Host Chris Matthews surprised basically everyone, especially Steve Kornacki last night when he announced, without seemingly any indication prior to it, that he was retiring. Here's a bit of what he had to say.
Let me start with my headline tonight. I'm retiring. This is the last Hardball on MSNBC, and obviously, this isn't for lack of interest in politics. As you can tell, I've loved every minute of my 20 years as host of Hardball. After conversation with MSNBC, I decided tonight will be my last Hardball, so let me tell you why. The younger generations out there are ready to take the reins. We see them in politics, in the media, in fighting for their causes. They are improving the workplace. We're talking here about better standards than we grew up with. Fair standards. A lot of it has to do with how we talk to each other. Compliments on a woman's appearance that some men, including me, might have once incorrectly thought were okay. We're never okay. Not then and certainly not today. And for making such comments in the past, I'm sorry.
So that was it. That was his last show. There's no, this is my last month. There's no, my last week. He's gone. And Jordan Ewell, what do you think about that?
Should have been gone after he made the joke about drugging Hillary Clinton in 2016 or 17. I mean, that was wildly inappropriate, like the Bill Cosby pill comment he made before they started filming. But it just shows that like MSNBC didn't really care. And then again, like over the past month, he's had these like bizarre comments about Sanders. The Central Park execution comment was really odd, and no explanation for that really. And then most notably after Nevada, he compared Sanders' win in Nevada, the decisive victory there, to the fall of Germany or the fall of France and the rise of Nazi Germany. Wildly inappropriate. Got a tepid apology later in the week, but like it just shows that there's might be something going on with him. He might not be all there, and especially when it's non-teleprompter related, like off the cuff stuff, just like color commentary. That's when we start to see these really bizarre things happen. So it's good that he resigned. I would imagine they pushed him out and they just let him resign on air for dignity. But there's something happening there, maybe legal things behind the scenes that we might learn about later. But yeah, he should have been gone a while ago.
I want to, just in case some people aren't familiar with some of these past things that he said, I want to go through a few of them. And it's interesting that it really breaks down to two different categories. There's the things we hear because either someone has said that he said it or he was on a hot mic and didn't realize, the sort of private stuff. And then there's the stuff that he thought was totally okay to say, like he knew he was in front of a camera. So let's go through a few of these. Matthews once told Erin Burnett on air, "You're a knockout. It's all right getting bad news from you," while telling her to move closer to the camera. And I'll just say that description of it really doesn't sell how bizarre and creepy it was. One of his former producers said in 2017 that he allegedly rated his female guests on a numerical scale and would name a quote, hottest of the week. Back in 2011, he said that there's something electric and very attractive about the way Sarah Palin walks and moves. He's called Hillary Clinton witchy, anti-male, and she-devil. And as you alluded to, he made a reference to where's that Bill Cosby pill. He once in 2005 pinched her cheek and suggested that she had only had success in politics because her husband had messed around. And in 2016, right before Laura Bassett had to go on his show to talk about sexual assault allegations against Donald Trump, Matthews looked over at her in the makeup chair next to him and said, quote, "Why haven't I fallen in love with you yet?" When she laughed nervously and said nothing, he followed up to the makeup artist, "Keep putting makeup on her, I'll fall in love with her." Which I don't know that I could come up with dialogue creepier and weirder and less easy to explain than that.
Yeah, again, it just begs the question, why was he still on the network in the first place? Another one where last week he just repeatedly pressed Warren on the NDA stuff with Bloomberg, almost like aggressively defensive. It was really bizarre. I don't understand why he was on the network, why MSNBC hasn't done anything about him or his behavior over the years. It's good that he's gone, but I mean the comments you're reading, it's just like he would fit right in at Fox News. I mean, those are something, if you were to read those to me without telling me who said them, and I would assume they were like Sean Hannity or Tucker Carlson, something like that. I mean, these are just wildly inappropriate, but that's the culture that we saw come out of Fox. And I guess the downside is that it's beyond Fox. Like this problem isn't just exclusive to them, it transcends other networks as well.
Okay, well, let me put you on the spot here. I didn't tell you I was gonna ask you this. Who gets his show?
Oh man, that is really tough. I don't know. I hope it's not a white guy? I don't know.
Well, okay, let's keep it real. It's definitely gonna be a white guy, but who? Yeah, which white guy? That should be a reality show. Which white guy gets the show? Edwin, our stage manager, just said Kenny Clips. I'd watch that.
That's right.
FOIA tonight.
I would love it.
Yeah.
Ken Klippenstein, Hardball with Ken Klippenstein. Let's do it.
Let's see if we can get that trending. For more political news, breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/thedamagereport. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.